Hello, everybody. I wanted to share a few points from a really great book that helped me during this time. It's called Positivity Bias. And so let's start. One time there was a man and he was talking very negatively about the future and what's going to be with him and the world around him. And he was just having a very, very pessimistic viewpoint. And he expressed his negativity to the Lubavitcher Rebbe. And he told him to come inside, and he said, he opened up the Zohar, a book of Kabbalah, and he opened to this part. It said, Techatzi, come and observe. Our world is already ready to receive the spiritual flow that emanates from above. The upper world provides in accordance with the state below. If the state below is joyous, then correspondingly abundance flows from above. If, however, the state below is one of sadness, then correspondingly the flow of blessing is constricted. Therefore, said the Rebbe, serve God with joy, because human joy and optimism draws a corresponding joy above. So this really helped me that when, everyone's thinking now during this time, what's going to be in a month from now? Are we, gloom and doom and hoping everyone's going to be okay? So obviously we have to take whatever physical precautions we have to take so that we're healthy to ensure our safety. That's why we're all not going to work and we're all boxed in our house. But it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing because they're doing this for our safety and for our health so that Humboldt County as a whole will be a safer and healthier place. And also when we think positively about what's going to be with Humboldt and what's going to be with the rest of the world, anyone who you do know who is currently in an ICU in an unfortunate state, we should have joy. When we daven and pray for them, we should do so out of joy that God is gonna show his kindness and benevolence, and that these people are gonna come home to their spouses and their families. And we should really, really exercise a lot of joy right now, and that is gonna make it that good things are gonna come from it. That we're joyous down here, God's gonna bring an abundance of blessing from on high. So that was one point. One more point I wanted to bring across that was helpful for me. There was a story that, I'm just going to read it inside so I don't butcher the story. It was about children that we're all now with our children, whoever has young children. And, at the beginning that we're boxed in with everyone, we could try to do this activity and that activity, and we could try to be optimistic. But sometimes, we see the kids fighting with one another, and then one kid has a temper tantrum, and our positivity very, very easily can start waning down, and we could start feeling negatively and feeling, how are we going to make it? How are we going to manage? So this was one story that really helped me. So it was on Shavuot, outside 770 Eastern Parkway, when there was a child who wandered up, and he took the Rebbe's hand, thinking that it was his father's. The Rebbe held his hand and continued walking with him. Still not realizing he made a mistake, the child took the Rebbe's coat, and as children's faces are usually full of all sorts of things in their noses, he wiped his face and his nose in the Lubavitcher Rebbe's coat. And the child's mother was horrified to hear of this and penned an apology to the Lubavitcher Rebbe, exclaiming that she was pained by what had happened. She soon received her letter back with the Rebbe's response. The Rebbe had written, after the word pained, he then added, on the contrary, he brought me great pleasure. One cannot begin to measure the heartfulness, simplicity, innocence, and sincerity of a child, if only half these qualities can be found in adults. So I know during this time when we're trying to be a little bit more conscious of our germs and, not touching our face as the CDC recommended, not touching our nose. Children a lot of times don't know how to be hygienists and healthy. And I saw my daughter yesterday literally licking her fingers, and I was just cringing inside and saying, please don't do this. And I felt like screaming at her. But I just remembered this story really helped me. And it's that I see, you really liked that cupcake that we made for dessert. And just right away, if you feel negativity inside towards someone or something, even if you feel like cringing inside, express something positive. And then obviously, you could, whatever physical measures you need to take, I explained to my child after, during this time, it's kind of important not to lick our fingers. try to give them a little bit of space so we don't get our spit from our saliva from ourselves into our sister or parent. But to try to say something positive right away, and then in a gentle way explain to them how they can have better behavior, let's say be a little bit more hygienist for the future, in a loving way, in a gentle way. I think the message will be much more readily received from your child. So anyways, I hope these two things were helpful. They were very helpful for me. Everyone should have a wonderful, wonderful day. Think positive thoughts, speak positively, and do something kind for someone else. If you feel a little bit anxious inside, that's normal. Call someone, cheer them up. It'll cheer you up too. Remember, just like it's contagious, the disease is contagious. We don't want it to spread. Let's spread positivity, warmth, love, godliness, friendship. Let's spread that one another and bring Mashiach now.